Welcome to Vcare Technical Institute.
An IP PBX handles all of an organization's voice communications, making it a highly targeted asset for hackers and toll fraud. Exposing a raw phone system to the public internet invites immediate brute force attacks. Our objective is to build, configure, and secure a virtualized PBX system completely from scratch. The underlying architecture of this system is identical, whether you deploy it on dedicated physical hardware, operating within strict temperature limits of 0 to 40 degrees Celsius, or as a free virtual machine hosted on your own workstation. Start by taking the provided virtual appliance file and importing it into your virtualization platform. Layer it over your host operating system and initiate the boot sequence. The Linux system is now running, but it sits entirely isolated. We cannot manage the switchboard until we bridge the gap between this machine and our network. That bridge starts at the Linux console. When the boot process finishes, you're looking at the raw command line gateway. To access it, type in the username root along with the default system password. Because your network likely assigned this machine a dynamic IP address, you have to actively query the system to find out where it lives. Type the command IP-A or iconfig and hit enter. Look for the local area network address. Pause the video right here. Do not move forward until you execute this command and locate the specific IP address for your machine. That specific string of numbers is the exact coordinate you need. It serves as your exit out of the text-based operating system and into the graphical interface. Open any web browser on your network, type it into your address bar, and hit enter. You will immediately hit the Quick Setup wizard and the PBX Administrator login screen. Before doing any actual phone configuration, your very first action must be to replace the default password with a highly complex alphanumeric string. Operate on the assumption that automated bots are scanning for your VoIP system right now. A weak administrator password guarantees unauthorized access and severe financial liability. Be paranoid about your security. We have locked the front door, but the system is still vulnerable if the underlying network protocols remain freely exposed to internet traffic. This interface shows firewall rules and auto defense parameters. Enable drop ping to ignore external ping requests entirely, making your hardware invisible to network scanners. But beyond static rules, you need an active defense layer handled by a built-in framework called fail-to-ban. Fail-to-ban operates via a Python script that continuously reads the internal Asterisk server logs. When it detects multiple failed login attempts from a specific source, it instantly utilizes IP tables to block that IP address, stopping brute force attacks automatically. Deploying these rules creates an autonomous, active defense mechanism against persistent global threats. Deep network and security configurations modify underlying Linux kernel settings. Because of this, your changes do not apply in real time. This outlines the system reboot protocol. You must click Apply Config and execute a full system reboot for your firewall rules to lock in. Expect the machine to take a full 2 to 4 minutes to completely cycle and bring the interface back online. Let's review the deployment protocol. Import the virtual machine. Extract your IP address via the command line. Access the web interface. Enable your active defenses like fail-to-ban, and apply your configuration with a full reboot. By executing these exact steps, you have taken a bare, isolated Linux server and secured it into a fully operational graphical VoIP switchboard.
Keep learning with Vcare Institute.